Hello there. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Steve, and I'm at Fan Expo Canada.
Kevin here from Fan Expo Canada 2025 at the end of the Hasbro panel where some new figures were just revealed and we're going to talk about them and some quick questions real quick. We have Chris here from Design. What's up, Chris?
Hey, guys.
Good to see you again right after San Diego. And of course, Mr. Stevie 18.
Said it like a resigned way. Hello there.
Oh, can you give us that?
Hello there.
There we go. Perfect. General Canuck.
I just happen to be English. It just all sounds the same.
It's great to have a Hasbro panel back here in Canada. It's been a few years, but we got some cool stuff. Thank you for doing some reveals. Real quick, what's been the best part of Toronto so far, Chris?
Wow, we haven't even been here that long. This is a blitzkrieg of a trip. So far, just the amount of fans and I'd say there's more costumes and kind of casual cosplay happening here. There's a really great energy to this convention. So.
Yeah, great answer. How about you?
It certainly isn't the driving. I took like 12 hours to drive here. You guys have traffic. That's amazing.
Everywhere has traffic.
I did not know how much, to Chris's point, I didn't know how busy it was. I knew of Fan Expo Canada and I was like, oh, look up, what's the attendance? I was like, wow. And then coming here and all the different levels and the different halls and the energy and just the niceness. I know it's cliche, but everyone's very, very welcoming. I love a panel, gets the adrenaline going. You can tell, you have to slow my audio down so you can actually understand what I'm saying. But I just love it. And I used to live in Canada. I used to live in Toronto when I was very, very small. When I was a little Canuck. I was just tiny. So I feel like I'm kind of coming back.
That's awesome.
Home-ish.
Well, you came back. You brought some reveals. People are excited. This was a Walmart sponsored. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Sponsored panel.
Together for us. It's awesome.
It's great.
Yeah.
Great. The first reveal was a Spider-Man retro card Mysterio, which I think is really cool. Can you talk about the extra heads and any of the new updates on that real quick?
Yeah, so we wanted to do Mysterio, and he always has his dome, and it's like, well, what's behind the dome? The man behind the dome. What is it? So we did the first Quentin Beck animated head, which I believe is the first time we've done it. So we added that in, and then as I was saying at the panel, Dwight and Dan, the sculptor who works on Marvel, is a fantastic guy. It's nice when they get a chance to kind of be artistic. Because when you get these characters in comics, every comic artist draws them differently. They give them a different costume and a different proportions and stuff. And it's no different for the sculptors when they are artists. So when he's like, let's put another head in. Let's just do this, I don't know, like an illusion, smoke tentacle, skull head thing. And we're like, why not? He can do anything. He's the master of illusion. So they did that. So I like it when the team gets to express themselves in that way. And it's just kind of kitschy and kooky and 90s and bright and pink and the card back with the purples. It's just, I love it.
Those colors work together really well.
I love it.
The other one is a Strong Guy.
So Strong Guy Guido is fan channel on Amazon with limited amounts available on Walmart Canada. So spreading the love.
I think that one's really cool. There's Feral. Is it Feral that's coming out soon? Wolfsbane.
Yes.
Yes. How good is your poker face, Steve?
My poker face.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's always like this.
He's like, I don't know what I have.
Doing that. No, we're not doing that.
He has King High. It's like, so, I have a Polaris and Havok 2-pack. If people are out there, they should keep those close by or, jettison. You know what? Don't even answer it.
Don't ever get rid of toys. What are you talking about?
Do you keep old versions of characters you already have?
Yeah, absolutely. You never know when you need background people to fill out a scene or any of that stuff. Yeah.
We love our team.
I have a problem.
He does. He has a big problem. Teams. I know. When are you going to do this team? When are you going to finish this team? We're getting there. There's a lot of teams. But we'll see. You know the rule. You know the gig.
We've been doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Let's see. Nothing.
We can't talk about that if we haven't revealed it.
Poker face, like
Yeah, my poker face is always the same.
It's. I fold. You guys brought up the Haslab LAAT. Yes, you reminded me the gunship.
Yeah.
The Haslab that's on tour right now, which I think is a really cool way to kind of the world tour as it's being funded right now on HasbroPulse.com. Yes. What's it like bringing it up here?
Well, it's a whirlwind. I mean, I've been across the country this week with that thing. So more on the other stops later, but this is a great chance to get it in front of people because, like Steve said on the panel, seeing this thing in person is really important. And I think like this, obviously, with the number of people like we were talking here, like, this is a great chance to get it in front of people, let people touch it, see it, and experience what it means to have this as a Haslab and all that additional detail and that the dream level of execution on that thing.
Sweet. That's here at the Fan Expo Hasbro booth. You should go check that out. Of course, check it on the website. Back it, unlock those tiers early. You don't get charged until it funds on the last day. So around there. So
and we've got another stop on our tour next weekend. Steve and I are going to go visit some friends up in the Northeast and show it.
All the East Coasters can come up, make the pilgrimage up to see the gunship. So it's I have to I've taken my hat off. I take my hat off to this guy.
I'll take my hat off.
Take your hat off for me. For you. Just like traveling around and Chris knows so many people, so we've made some interesting connections and kind of doing some stuff that will eventually come out. But just the amount of effort that we put into this, like Haslab is a roller coaster ride. It's designed to be like that in some way. It's all about how many backers can we get? And there's a certain thing that it always kind of does, and it makes me grey. But it's when we launched the barge, it was the same thing. So if you love it, come and get it. It's sitting there right there for you. Yeah, no limits in the amount we make, but if we just get over our threshold, great, we'll make that, and we'll make that number, and that's it. So who knows? It could be like really, really, really rare. I don't know, like the barge. We did like 8,900, I think. It ended up,
Okay.
So I love it. Maybe I'm a sadist. I just like that kind of like the stress of it all. So I love it.
You're the right person for the job.
Seemingly.
Two quick questions. For people who may have missed the panel, there's a bunch of reveals. You can go check it out on the website or on Instagram. But there's a new Anakin, Obi-Wan.
Mainline release versions of the ones from the San Diego Comic-Con set. You guys have seen us do that before. They'll take the figure out of an exclusive, and the exclusive holds exclusivity and like features. Like this time, like the exclusive had alternate heads and lots of hands and saber effects. This version is kind of the normal mainline release of those things with a neutral face. So still a chance to get Obi-Wan and Anakin if you missed out on that, or if you want alternate versions to put in your collection. So.
And as fans, right? This is the last question, but kind of the bigger one. We've seen we couldn't get Mephisto from a Haslab, but now it's upgraded. There's new stuff, and it's coming out as made to order. And it seems like made to order is doing really well for Marvel with Sentinel and Dragon Man.
Yeah.
And so I think that's a really cool idea to get it out. Does Star Wars look at that kind of deal, and if there's anything that because I think fans also miss some of the like a Rancor or something like that.
Some of that sort of stuff too. I think, and we're going to continue to look at it. The throne room, Boba Fett's throne room was a great example of that. That was one of those sort of things. So, like a more premium execution of something, but not quite into the price stratosphere that some of the Haslab stuff has. And like there is kind of that sweet spot that hits for Haslab where you get a lot of detail. It's bigger ships, that sort of thing. And that always is going to drive a higher price. But then there's another tier of things that still get all the detail that aren't a giant ship, that can be something in that place. And Marvel, I think, has a lot more of stuff that naturally fits in that space.
Yeah.
So that's been working really well for the team. And Star Wars, I think that we're looking at some other things to do in that space and to play there. So
Bottom line is, we want to bring you the stuff you want.
Yeah.
No matter how we do it. And it's obviously got to work for us because we're a business, and it's got to work for you because you've got to be able to kind of get it. But it's like we're exploring Haslab, we're exploring made to orders and pre-orders. There's some other stuff we're looking, but those kind of dream items can be big and expensive. They can be not as big and not as expensive. They can also be obscure. So obscurity is another interesting thing we're looking at. It's like, what are those weird things that people want that may not be expensive, but just odd and weird? So we're continuously looking at new business models, new ways of doing stuff. So there's some interesting stuff on the horizon for sure. Different ways of doing it, just to get you the cool stuff that you guys want. That's the mission.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great point. Like Star Wars has more ships and bigger things that you can put on like a TVC scale, and Marvel, you just have, I guess, more larger characters and not that many vehicles, especially for like a legend scale. That's
the 375 scale lets us do larger things,
right?
and Legends, Black Series, like you can go play in a vehicle space with those occasionally, but it's you start pushing the limits of that space very quickly when you're at a 6-inch scale. And 3 3/4, like the scale exists because of the vehicles, and like Star Wars had all those vehicles originally. It was foundational for why the figure line became that size originally.
Right.
And like we're still seeing that and still playing in that space because of that.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for taking some time and answering some questions.
Yeah.
I hope it's not too long before everyone returns to Fan Expo Canada next
Hopefully
time.
not. Yeah.
Love to
Yeah,
be
we'd
back.
love to be back. Yeah.
Go back. Go here. Look in the camera. Go tell them to back to Haslab.
Going back to Haslab. No, going back to Haslab. The prequels are back. The gunship is there. It is not what you think it is. It is so much more. The people that are downstairs that are going to see it in a minute will tell you that. We're going to tour it around the country. Back it. Back it. If you can, back it. If you can't, don't back it. That's what Haslabs are for. But prequels are back.
Get the gunship.
Get the gunship. Back the LAAT.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Don't forget to like and comment on the video and subscribe for more toys. It lets YouTube know that you like this video and other people might as well. Here are a couple of recommended videos. Thanks for watching and keep touring around. Peace!